What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Nike Dunk Low in the Spartan green colorway. These dunks dropped on June 3rd alongside the Michigan colorway, which I reviewed on my channel not too long ago. They retailed for a price of $100 or $135 here in Canada, and the official colorway for this shoe is white, team green, and total orange. So when I was doing my research online, this shoe has a ton of nicknames. Some people call it Spartan green because it's unofficially associated with the team colors of the Michigan State Spartans. However, for some reason, StockX and other platforms call it Varsity green. And then of course there's the actual color name, which is team green. Whatever you want to call it though, this colorway is absolute fire, and I was very excited to pick these up. So just like the Michigan colorway, last year Nike also dropped this colorway in the high top version as well. So I'll link that video down below if you guys haven't seen it. But for this shoe, this is your classic Nike Dunk Low silhouette, and the upper is constructed completely out of leather. So turning our attention first to the toe box, this is covered in this very smooth white leather. We have this perforated look on the toe box, and then wrapping around the outer edges, we have this team green colored leather. This green leather covers the eyelets of the shoe, and then beneath this on the quarter panel, we have more of that white leather. Overlaid on top of this, we have this green colored swoosh, and we have more green leather wrapping around the back end of the shoe. Right above this, we have another hit of white leather, and at the top of the heel tab, we have another hit of green leather, this time with the Nike word mark embroidered across in white. For the laces, so these only come with one pair of laces, and they're done in this flat style in green. Underneath this, we have your traditional nylon tongue, which is done in this white color, but the outer edges is wrapped in this green colored finish. And at the very top, we have this white and green tag with the Nike logo. For the insoles, these come with your standard Nike foam insoles. It's lined in this green finish at the top, and on the heel we have the Nike logo, and for some random reason, it's done in this total orange color. So the upper of the Nike Dunk sits atop this solid white colored midsole, and then turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your standard Nike Dunk outsole. So this is entirely constructed out of this green colored rubber. We have this circular traction pattern on the forefoot, along with the Nike logo right in the center. So for those wondering how these fit, to me these fit exactly the same as most of my Nike sportswear dunks, so I'd personally recommend sticking true to size. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and getting these in a size 10, they fit me great. Next up, in terms of the comfort on this shoe, so unfortunately I don't really find the Nike Dunk to be that comfortable. It's a retro design with pretty much zero tech within the sneaker, so to be honest, the majority of the comfort is coming from the insole. With that said though, it's going to be fine for just an everyday casual use shoe. You're going to feel very low to the ground and very stable, but if you're expecting a shoe that has a lot of softness and step-in comfort, then you might not love the feel of dunks on foot. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship on this pair, this continues the trend of 2021 Nike Dunks. And what I mean by that is, to be honest, the material quality was pretty bad. The white leather specifically has this very plastic, hard feel to it, and to the touch it feels very synthetic. Comparing this one to the 2020 high tops, the leather they used on last year's version was way better than these. However, the green leather they used was a little bit better than the white leather. It had some level of softness to it, and to the touch it feels more like a genuine leather than the white, but still it wasn't the best either. And from an overall build and craftsmanship standpoint, all in all it wasn't too bad. I had some minor issues like a couple loose threads that I had to trim off myself, but generally speaking it was decent, especially for a shoe that's $100 US or 135 Canadian. With all that being said now, let's lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. All in all, if you were able to score this for retail, then this is an absolute must cop. I love the shade of green and I love the simplicity of the color blocking, but if you struck out on these for retail, this is definitely not a shoe that I'd be paying resale for. Like I mentioned earlier, the quality is pretty poor, and to put it bluntly, it's pretty lame that Nike gave us decent quality leather on the Dunks last year, but only to flip the script this year, flood the market with different colorways. But for the most part, the quality on all of them have been pretty bad. But it is what it is, and until us consumers stop just mindlessly consuming everything Nike has to offer, then I don't really see why they have an incentive to do better. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this team green, varsity green, or Spartan green dunk lows. Between this one and the Michigan dunk lows, which of the two colorways do you guys prefer? And for those that tried, were you guys able to successfully cop these, or did you take an L? If you guys enjoyed this review, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.